What do YouTube? This is your boy Sherry Smith. Right now I want to talk to you guys about 5 things that Marvel's MCU is doing to Spider-Man, and these are 5 things I just don't like. Number 1, he's kind of Iron Man's lapdog, or in other words, bitch. And the reason why I say this is because, first of all, I just want to say this. I'm glad that Iron Man, back in Captain America Civil War, he saw out the potential that he saw in Peter. And he gave him, he said, you know what, man, I saw your suit, I saw your video, let me help you out. So he upgrades Peter's suit, and his suit ties into the next one I'm going to make too. So he crafted his own suit for Peter, and that was dope. I liked seeing that, just helping the kid out. So that was cool. But the one thing I didn't like is the fact that he kind of made Peter look like a numbskull in a way, because if you look back at the trailer, when Peter, stopped the arms deal from going down, the Vulture split a fairy in half, which made Tony pissed him off basically, and he took away his suit, and he limited, and not only that, but he also limited the abilities that Peter could do based off of that moment. A second one is he's kind of made. Is his suit. Now, I love Spider-Man's new suit, and it's really going to be really interesting to see how, he uses the AI technology that Tony Stark has enabled within the suit. And I'm going to love it. I'm pretty sure I will. I'm still excited for the movie. But the only thing I really don't like is I kind of feel like it's kind of like lazy storytelling in a way, because, once again, Peter is known for making his own solutions, and finding his own solutions and making his own inventions. Again, I'm not against the fact that Tony Stark helped him out and things of that nature. I'm just kind of used to seeing, Spider-Man be, in essence, of who his character truly is. A nerdy genius who finds his own solutions in tech and, creates his own inventions. So hopefully by the end of the movie, he comes around that. Number 3. Again, it's the shared but not shared universe. Now, as we all know, we got word that Tom Hardy will be playing Venom. And word's not on when we'll actually see that. But what I kind of don't like is the fact that, we may not ever see him come face to face with Tom Holland's Spider-Man, And it would be pretty interesting, to see that, But I don't think Kevin Feige and Amy Pascal kind of thought that way through. So maybe they just might change their minds and put him in there anyway. It'll be pretty dope to see that, man. But I just wish they kind of clicked and shared that. Another point I want to make also is, I understand that the reason why the Vulture became the Vulture is because, he's pretty much been the janitor for Tony Stark, for Stark Industries and then things that match, things of that nature, cleaning his messes up and things like that. But I kind of just wish that, this is my next point as well. I kind of wish that, they kind of separated the unnecessary ties to the Avengers all the time, It kind of makes him look like Peter looks like an afterthought. It kind of makes Peter look like an afterthought, when you just include the oversaturation of the ties to the Avengers. Even if they're Earth's mightiest group, just put a stop to everything. I kind of feel like, when you oversaturate a person's solo film with a more and more references to another movie, kind of makes the whole purpose of the big person solo debut and not to mention their reintroduction look like an afterthought, I think my last point I really want to make is that really, I think I touched on most of them. If I missed one, I apologize, but I think I got them all. This is your boy Shay Speech. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel. I don't know what you guys think about this video. What do you guys think? I'm really open for debate. I don't mind seeing other people's opinions on it, things of that nature. I'm cool with it. I like you guys. I love you guys. Again, make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel. Tell me what you guys think about the video. What do you guys think about the trailer? What do you guys think about the movie? It comes out July 7th. I cannot wait for it. I definitely already got my tickets ready. I definitely got the money on hand for them.